Welcome to Decoded in 5, where the real reason for airplane mode has almost nothing to do with your plane. There are 4 pieces to this story, and by the end, you'll know all 4. The first piece dates back to 1991, and it's honestly the real origin of this whole rule. A phone on the ground talks to one cell tower at a time, handing off smoothly from tower to tower as you drive along a road. But a phone, cruising at 500 miles an hour, 6 miles up, can see dozens of towers at once, and tries to connect to all of them simultaneously. This confuses the handoff system that was only ever designed for cars. That confuses the ground network, causing a genuinely serious problem for everyone else. So the FCC, the people who run cell networks, banned in-flight cell use to protect the ground, not the sky. The second piece is older still, going back to 1961. Regulators found that radio transmissions could occasionally interfere with early navigation equipment. Nobody could prove a phone call would definitely cause a problem, but nobody could prove it wouldn't either. So regulators picked the obvious answer: ban it, just in case. That just-in-case caution is why this rule outlasted the tech. Once a safety rule exists, removing it requires mountains of paperwork. In 2013, an FAA committee finally ran real tests on modern aircraft. The result? Tablets, laptops, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth were cleared completely. But your phone's cellular signal stayed restricted because it transmits at far higher power than Wi-Fi to reach towers miles away. Airplane mode today isn't really one rule anymore. It's the last surviving piece of a much bigger rule that mostly got quietly repealed. Which brings us to the actual reveal. The technology to solve the 1991 problem already exists. Airlines can install tiny onboard towers called picocells. So why haven't they? Partly regulation, but mostly this. A cabin full of people making phone calls is genuinely unpleasant. They keep voice calls off for the passenger next to you. So next flight, remember, airplane mode isn't protecting the plane from your phone. It's a leftover from 1991, 1961, and a favor to the row behind you. A ground problem, an old precaution, a repealed rule, and a noise complaint. That's the real reason airplane mode exists. Thanks for watching. Another one decoded in 5.